Hello everybody, how you guys doing? I am showing you something I am very proud of today. This is a accumulation of a few years worth of work, and I am very proud of it. This right here is a sorghum. Hopefully you're getting a good shot of it there. And this was originally, let's see if we can get it there, a sorghum called Chalou, Egyptian wheat, an Indian variety of sorghum. I started with seed that took about 120, 150 days to mature a crop, and I brought that down to 90 days. That was a pretty big achievement. Around 90 days, even a little less, for a harvest. And the reason I was working originally with that is because I raise chickens, and there's a reason why we've grown grain crops for millennia. There's not anything really comparable that stores as well, obviously. So new varieties of grains are of course very important, I believe, and so do a lot of people, obviously. And this right here, not the leaf hopper there destroying my seed, but the seed itself is what I'm very excited about. I planted these right outside my door because I was really hoping they would come out white, and they did. The original Chalou was a brown, reddish seeded variety, which, if any of you have ever eaten sorghum, it's real tanniny, really muddy flavored, really strong. So it wasn't really good for anything except animal feed, which is what I used it for. The stalks for the goats, the heads for the chickens. But sorghum is such an amazing grain. It's very resistant to armyworms, which you can't grow corn in Florida anymore. It's windy today, sorry. You can't grow corn in Florida anymore without spraying it or having GM varieties. It's near impossible because the armyworms will literally destroy your entire corn crop. But sorghum is very resistant to armyworms and everything else. Very drought tolerant, very poor soil tolerant. And this variety is even more so. I grow these with zero chemical inputs, no fertilizer. And these heading right now, they're about 7 feet tall. It's not too large. But very excited about this. I managed to bring down the days to harvest, and I have selected over the past few years for lighter white seeds, which make amazing popcorn, by the way, or pop sorghum. If you guys have ever eaten that, it's like little miniature popcorn, but super good tasting. And this is great for that. So we've got a really early sorghum variety. Nice loose heads, keep the birds and the bugs from destroying them completely. Resistant to pest. Poor soil, drought tolerant. Tasty seeds. And if you're growing these on a smaller scale, you can just cut the heads off, and they are actually perennial. They'll just keep on pushing up new plants and new heads, and we'll just keep on growing. Amazing plants. And I will be releasing seed for these pretty soon. Right now I have my early Shallot sorghum, which, like I said, brought that down considerably in days to harvest. And then here we are. This is my first planting, and it's come true, of my white variety. Perfect for people. You can either take these, put them in soups and stews, and they come out nice and tender, kind of like barley. Really good for that. Or like I said, they make great popping sorghum. They can be ground into flour. And of course, you don't want to waste the stalks. Those can be cut and fed to livestock. Just amazing, guys. You should always save your own seed and select out the plants that do the best in your area. But if you can improve on them, you should always do that as well. Make new varieties, share them with the world, and grow food. There is no excuse why we can't feed every person on this planet. Zero excuse. Nothing but lies when it's said that we can't. We can feed the world. Grow food, guys. Grow sorghum. Early white Shallot. Amazing.